The 2023 Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus. Mercedes-Benz unveiled the EQS earlier this year. This electric S-Class equivalent came with a whole lot of impressive specs and features that put it right on top of the EQ hierarchy. To elevate it to the next level, the German automaker introduced the AMG variant of the EQS called the EQS 53 4MATIC Plus that comes with a lot more power and a few other mechanical upgrades. While it's still not Tesla Model S Plaid-level performance, specs like 750 plus horses will surely pull a lot of potential customers. Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus powertrain and mechanicals. The biggest difference between the standard EQS and the AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus is the powertrain. The AMG EQS will be powered by two AMG-specific electric motors, one on each axle, that will put out 649 horses and 700 pound-feet of torque. Opt for the AMG Dynamic Plus package and the power bumps up to 751 ponies and 752 pound-feet of twist. To put things into perspective, the standard EQ makes 329 horses and 419 pound-feet of twist in the single motor setup, and 516 ponies and 631 pound-feet of torque in the dual motor setup. So, this is an increase of 235 horses and 121 pound-feet of torque when compared to the dual motor standard EQS model. Sprinting to 62 miles per hour from a standstill with this package will take 3.4 seconds. The top speed will be limited to 155 miles per hour. The AMG is also a hell lot quicker than the standard EQS, which takes 5.9 seconds and 4.1 seconds to sprint to 60 miles per hour from rest in the single and dual motor models, respectively. The AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus also comes with rear axle steering as standard. It comes with an angle of up to 9 degrees, twice the angle offered on the standard EQS, 4.5 degrees. For those of you wondering what this is, the rear axle steering helps achieve agile responses. When driving below 37 miles per hour, the rear wheels steer in the opposite direction of the front wheels, up to 9 degrees. Above 37 miles per hour, they turn in the same direction as the front wheels. As for the suspension setup, Mercedes has equipped the AMG Ride Control Plus suspension based on 4MATIC air suspension. It features adaptive, electronically controlled adjustable damping. The braking duties are taken over by a high-performance compound brake setup that includes 6 piston calipers at the front and single piston calipers at the rear. You can also opt for the ceramic brakes that come with larger 17.3-inch discs. Furthermore, Mercedes offers 5 AMG Dynamic Select drive modes here. Slippery Comfort Sport Plus Individual. In case it wasn't clear, the AMG EQS comes with the company's 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system. Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus battery, range, and charging. The AMG EQS will come with the same 107.8 kWh battery pack as the standard EQS. On the standard EQS, the automaker claims a range of 478 miles on a full charge as per the WLTP cycle. Mercedes has not mentioned the range, but expect it to take a hit. Here, however, it could slip to around 440 miles on the standard AMG model and around 400 miles on the AMG EQS with the Dynamic Plus package. The company specifically mentions that the Sport and Sport Plus modes focus on performance. So, expect the range to take a massive hit if you're hard on the A pedal. The AMG EQS supports DC fast charging up to 200 kilowatts, which allows 186 miles of range to be added in 19 minutes. Mercedes didn't delve deep into this, but considering it is the same setup as the standard EQS, the other details must also be the same. The standard EQS takes 31 minutes to charge from 0 to 100% when plugged into a DC fast charger. It comes with a 9.6 kilowatts onboard charger as standard and takes 11.25 hours to recuperate when plugged into a wall box or AC public charging station. Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus exterior. It comes with AMG-specific parts and aero components. But, other than that, it is just like the standard EQS. However, these components are enough to differentiate it from the standard model. Up front, it features a AMG-specific black panel grille that features hot-stamped vertical struts in chrome. It comes with the Mercedes star and the AMG lettering in it. On the standard EQS, this references the original star of the Daimler Motor and Gesellschaft company, which basically is a century-old trademark and is the automaker's way to pay homage to its heritage. Unlike the EQS LED headlights, the AMG EQS comes with digital light as standard. This is a system that makes use of micromirror pixels that create pin-sharp images on the road. Apart from all this, you also get to choose between 21 and 22-inch AMG wheels that you'd want equipped on your ride. Following a slick, sensual purity design philosophy, Mercedes has tried to achieve the best aero efficiency possible. The AMG EQS comes with a ton of new stuff while managing to attain the same 0.23 coefficient of drag rating. The additions here include front splitter finished in high-gloss black with chrome trim flicks and fins on the air intake's air curtains on either side in the same finish as the front splitter AMG side sill panels in high-gloss black diffuser with 6 longitudinal fins rear spoiler larger than the one on the EQS AMG line. The car also comes with a sound generator that creates 2 sound versions, authentic and performance. Performance setup is available on the Dynamic Plus package. The sounds can be heard inside and outside the car to let you enjoy orally as well as warn the road users of the car near them. Mercedes hasn't mentioned the EQS dimensions, but here are the dimensions of the standard EQS, to give you an idea. The Mercedes-Benz EQS measures 205.4 inches in length, 83.7 inches in width, and 59.5 inches in height. The front and rear tracks are rated at 65.6 and 66.2 inches, respectively. Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus interior. The interior, in general, seems quite spacious. With the A-pillar and C-pillar moved outwards, expect the EQS to be a lot more spacious than the S-Class. The AMG EQS comes with exclusive interior specs that make it look sportier than the standard EQS that focuses on luxury. The car comes with AMG seats with special covers in MB Tex with microfiber and red contrasting stitching. It comes with individual graphics, too. You can also opt for Nappa leather for extra moolah. There are many other AMG-specific touches here, such as instrument panel and belt lines finished in space gray MB Tex with Neotex grain and red stitching, door center panels and center console to dashboard transition in black microfiber with red stitching, AMG performance steering wheel in Nappa leather, AMG drive unit steering wheel buttons, silver colored aluminum paddles for setting various recuperation levels, AMG sports pedals, floor mats, and door sill trims. Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus technology. The car comes with a massive 56-inch hyperscreen that runs the entire width of the dash. It houses 3 screens. Behind the steering wheels is a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel that makes up for the first screen. Then there's a 17.7-inch touchscreen infotainment system on the center console, and finally, there's a 12.3-inch touchscreen system for the passenger. The passenger side touchscreen can be used to operate settings and features for the seats, the basic HVAC controls, audio settings, ambient lighting, navigation, etc. The screens run on the MBUX infotainment system and come with AMG-specific functions. On the standard EQS, you get 4 automatic comfort doors that can be opened and closed remotely via the MBUX system. The automaker hasn't mentioned anything of this sort on the AMG EQS, but we don't see why it won't be offered here as well. The MBUX system is exhaustive, but offers something known as the zero layer. This feature moves the most commonly used functions as little tiles right at the front. This way, you don't have to go around hunting for functions in the high-detailed and sophisticated system. Speaking of the AMG-specific functions, the EQS comes with track pace. This virtual race engineer permanently records more than 80 vehicle-specific data like speed, acceleration, etc. when driving on a racetrack. It even displays the lap and sector times. It even showcases the difference in times using a green-red color-coded method, so you don't have to read the exact numbers to see if you were quicker than before or not. This data is displayed on the screen in the middle, the digital instrument cluster, and on the head-up display. Q. How much does the Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus cost? Q. Mercedes hasn't mentioned anything about the pricing yet. The standard EQS is expected to start around $100,000 to $110,000, which would mean the AMG EQS would start around $130,000. The Dynamic Plus package could push the price even further. This is an educated guess and not confirmed price, so take it with a grain of salt. A. Mercedes-AMG EQS 53 4MATIC Plus competition. Tesla Model S Plaid. The Tesla Model S Plaid is in a league of its own, but it goes up against the AMG EQS. The Plaid is based on the Model S and is powered by 3 motors, unlike the EQS, dual motor setup. It makes 1,020 horses combined that help it sprint to 60 miles per hour from rest in 1.99 seconds, as claimed by Tesla. The top speed is rated at 200 miles per hour. The sub-10-second car is a few milliseconds away from officially becoming a sub-9-second car, and it is touted as the king of dragstrip for a reason. If the Model S Plaid's performance is a little too much to handle, then the EQS is the car for you. The cabin is more lively, fairly tech-savvy, and feels richer and plusher all around. It comes with features like heated and ventilated seats, AC with hidden vents and tri-zone climate control, wireless charger, USB-C type ports that support up to 36W and can even charge your laptop, 22-speaker, 960W audio system, etc. The highlight is the F1-inspired yoke steering wheel that has somehow made it to the production spec car as well. When Mercedes launched the EQS earlier this year, it claimed a drag coefficient rating of 0.20, but now rates it at 0.23. This means the Model S Plaid is the world's most aero-efficient car at the moment with a drag coefficient rating of 0.208. As for the range, Tesla claims an EPA estimated range of 396 miles. It supports fast charging up to 250 kilowatts, and can add 187 miles of range in 15 minutes. The 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid starts at $129,900. Lucid Air. The Lucid Air came out looking like a legitimate threat to the Model S existence. Designed by the same gentleman who is behind the Model S as well, Peter Rawlinson, the Lucid Air is a cracker of a package. Lucid has done exactly what Ford did with the Bronco to the Jeep Wrangler. Went after its strengths to become the king of the segment. The Tesla Model S was the first EV to officially boast of a range of 400 miles, but Lucid soon announced a range of 517 miles from its 113 kWh battery pack. The EQS, on the other hand, offers 478 miles, that too is per the WLTP cycle. For the AMG EQS, expect the numbers to dip even more. Inside the cabin, the Lucid Air comes with stuff like a 34-inch glass cockpit floating curved screen on the dash, Lucid Dream Drive, drive assistance system, canopy glass roof, etc. In the top Dream Edition spec, the Air features a dual setup motor that churns out 1,080 horses. It takes just 2.5 seconds to hit the 60 miles per hour mark from a standstill and sprints all the way up to 168 miles per hour to hit its top speed. All these specs trump the AMG EQS quite comfortably. The Lucid Air will be offered in 4 trims, starting at $80,000 and going all the way up to $169,000. The AMG EQS could find slotting itself above the Model S Plaid, but below the top-spec Lucid Air and rival both the cars at the same time.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.